All right, what's up, guys? Gold Banks back with another, well, now I say another, the fourth part of our Marisa Master Guide. Addressing today, we'll be doing heavy punches or heavy attacks. So just getting right into it. Um, Crouching heavy punch, right? It's her anti-air move. It's not the best. It doesn't hit over her head, which is a lot of the jumps that people take against her, like a lot of cross ups and stuff like that. But it does have its uses, and it the invulnerability starts pretty late. So just be careful with how you use it. Try not to charge it. Just like tap it, and get the 9 frame start up on it. It also does have a charge property where you can launch them. Um, you know, and this is going to be useful in combos. So you want to know all of your links for how you get them when you launch them, and practice those. Those are very important. I guess it's also good to note that the charge one is only -3 on block. I guess you won't really need it or anything like that. And then another thing about it, you wanna all right, or when you hit them, yeah, she kind of has right. If you hit them, you can get a juggle, right? A lot of the times you'll want to go for sweep for the max damage at 1900, but you can also get resets. Like if you hit standing medium kick, you can get okay stuff like that. Just basically, if you hit standing medium kick, you want to go into back man to forward heavy punch, and um if you hit back heavy punch, you want to go into charge back heavy punch, right? And then if you also go for the sweep, it's plus I don't know how plus it is. There you go. It's plus 36, I think. 36, 37. And then basically you get everything that you get off of the uh medium Dema knockdown. So you can do that. Not that, hold on. You can do that. Oh, you gotta get a delayed charged knee. But it's a couple things you could do off of it. But you could do a delayed charge back heavy punch too. Wasn't delayed enough. Yeah, something like that. And those are all good options for the corner because like it's a lot of the problem that I have with that move is like sometimes I feel like I don't get the reward for how much effort you got to put in to actually hit it. So if you do hit it in the corner or something like that, just know that that's a good option for you to get off something a little extra with the move rather than if you hit the sweep. A lot of the times they'll DP you and then now you back to square one. But yeah, next move, um, her sweep. It's not the greatest sweep. It's probably the worst sweep, low key, because it doesn't have that good range. It's pretty slow, and then also it does have a charge property. It got buffed, so if the opponent were to just be walking back, right, like that, it starts to proximity guard, which is good for this move specifically because it's a low. So if they're just trying to walk back or they think they're gonna walk out of range and you start that sweep, they're gonna get clipped. So that's tough. But other than that, it's not the greatest, but it'll get you out of some situations. Like maybe if you're getting shimmied in the corner, I'll use it then and there, like in that type of situation. So this is where it gets juicy. Talking about the standing moves. So standing heavy punch, it's +3. It ain't really nothing. You can hit confirm it. It has a target combo attached. Just standing heavy punch, standing heavy punch. Um, It's really good. Um, if you can hit confirm it, but it's not really something that you want to stick out too much. But it is a button that you want to use in neutral, like standing heavy kick, standing heavy punch, crouching medium punch. Like those are the type of moves that you want to be sticking out in neutral. But um on counter hit, it's +5, so you want to be going into light crouching light punch into light demon. So you want to be using that a lot if you notice that you're going to be getting a counter hit. And then on punish counter, you want to be getting your combo of choice and really hit confirming that. Hit confirming that is very important because that's like, life or death in the game. Whatever, you want to make sure you're hitting that. Right? So then um, for it also has a charge property as well. So on hit is +7. So you want to be doing the same type of confirms. Get your mix in, do stuff like that. Um, on punish, if you hit this with anything like punish counter, you want to be going into back heavy punch, and then doing your combo that you want to do, stuff like that. And then if you hit it, this is what you're gonna be punishing like DPs with. If you hit it, you can do a whole bunch of different combos in the corner, whatever suits your fancy, whatever gets you where you need to get to. If you need to save gauge, if you need to burn it all, just know your routes and what you need to be spending in your situational awareness and stuff like that. Cool. So then we're gonna talk about drive rush. Drive rush. This you want to be going into without charge. You want to be going into standing medium punch. But if it's anything counter, if you want to be able to counter hit confirm this, is very important because like look at the damage, right? You get 40% only, and you end up with only dropping a bar compared to if you don't counter hit confirm. Look how much bar you're spending, 38%, and you're damn near, you know what I'm saying? So that's a big thing when it comes to separating like good Marisas from great Marisas, stuff like that. And then if you hit a punish counter here, you're +11, so you still want to just be going into back heavy punch. Okay, but hit confirming that and knowing when you're very likely to hit it, like on a DJ sway, like if they're swaying and you drive rush after them with that move, you want to be looking to back heavy punch confirm to get the corner carry and push them where you towards the corner. So the charged one, if you hit the charged one at any point, you want to be going into back heavy punch if you like, because even on standard hit it's +11. So if you hit this charge one from a drive rush, you want to be going into back heavy punch like 9 times out of 10. So, and then on block, it's -3, and that's all there is to it. But here, it's -1 after drive rush. I guess after -3 you can do this, but I mean you might get grabbed, you might not. It depends. People do mash after it, but that's something that you're gonna have to do. But after drive rush is +1, so you want to be establishing respect with crouching light punch, right? Because that's the only thing that's gonna beat it. You can't even stick out like this because it's gonna trade. And then after that, once you've established some respect, you can start going into back heavy punch and chipping their gauge, right? And you can like get some sneaky stuff in like this, like a little sequence like that, and get a lot of gauge off of somebody without them even realizing, like, oh my god, like look what happened. So that's like the game with her heavies. You want to be using as much tech as you can to kind of beat their gauge, but also try not to get perfect parry stuff. So you can also like sneak in a command grab, which ain't that great, but you can get a grab as well. Like that's good. But the command grab a lot of the times they'll walk out and you'll be open for a punish. So it's pretty risky. But if you end up hitting a charged one, you're +8. So this is where I go for the command grab probably the most here. But if not the command grab, back heavy punch into medium gladius or light glad, whatever you want to do. Like I'll go light gladius because it gives you that spacing trap that I be talking about, like doing a spacing trap there. That's good, very good for her. And then yeah, so you want to be using that. Other than that, same sequence. You can probably like sneak some stuff in like that as well. It's a lot of different things you can do, but basically +8, the world is yours. Like you can choose a lot of different things. You can frame trap with this if you want to, but I don't do that. What else? You got bad standing heavy kick, right? This is something that you want to be using in neutral a lot as well. So you want to be it's minus what 3 on hit. It don't really matter because they're so far away. But is there's nothing like notable for it for punish counter or I mean counter or standard or whatever. It's just a hit. But on punish counter, this is one of her best moves. You want to be capitalizing on your damage. She has 40% and you don't really spend too much bar. Or if you want to spend even less bar than that, you can do something like that. That's 2 bars. Or you can cut it short wherever you want to cut it short. Yeah, that doesn't work. But the world is yours with this move. Like you can do whatever you want. It's a lot of different things you can do. But being able to use that move in neutral off of just baiting and with punishing and stuff, it's very important for her. That's something that is gonna get net you some big damage, and it's gonna win you a lot of matches if you can master how to. And then it also does have a charge property as well that does trigger the proximity guard, right? So um this is something that you don't want to use too often. Like it takes a good amount of gauge off of your opponent, so you might be able to like sneak one in each round or like one in, but it's not something that you want to do too often because they'll jump on you or something like that, or you'll get perfect parry. But if you just need like to take off some gauge real quick and you think they're just walking back, you might be able to like do something like that. I don't know. It's useful, I guess. But yeah, and then something I've been experimenting with, and I'm even gonna bring it up. I'll bring it up a little bit, but yeah, that's it for that button. So next we're gonna talk about back heavy punch. Can you stop? Back heavy punch. You can get heavy gladius off a back heavy punch, so that's a good 25%, right? Or you can do light and then everything in between that. Not that. That don't even work. But anyway, you can get that. You can get this. For counter hit, you can get OD quad, which is good for shimmies. So you if you in the corner and you end up hitting like a little shimmy here, like something like this, a lot of times I'll back heavy punch into OD quad and then be looking for something to cancel into. So a lot of times I do shimmy with this move in the corner. A lot of people choose to shimmy with this because it's got more range, but I kind of like this sometimes because you can get it off a counter hit and not just punish counter. So you pick and choose, right? But on block it's -3. I mean on block is -3. No, it's -1. It's -1. But it also has the charge property as well. If you do hit the charge, you want to be going into itself, right? Which is good. And then also it's a frame trap since it's +4. If they try to mash, they try to mash. if they try to mash, you'll get a counter hit. You can get something like that or whatever. You can get some more optimal stuff, but it's good. Like a lot of the times they're not gonna mash on that because they already know what's up. You're more likely to get a perfect parry, or you either get perfect parry to DP'd or they'll try to jump out, but they know like mashing ain't really the move right there. So it's a really good mix up if you hit it, and then also if you catch them blocking in the corner, it's perfect setup for this right here. So a lot of the times they're really scared of getting grabbed here, but really the part that hurts the most is if you actually get the full combo. So it's really good. You want to be implementing that in the corner, and then even if you hit it mid screen, you just want to like sometimes you can loop it like that and get some gauge off of people because they're so scared they don't really want to press anything. You can kind of do the same thing in the corner and get them off of some bar that way. And like even if like they start perfect parrying, you just walk up and you can grab. It's a lot of mix ups off of that, so it's a very important move, right? So a lot of times it's also a spacing trap, right? Like I was talking about earlier. Yeah, they'll set you up for something like that perfect. Um, so you want to be using that in the corner whenever you can. Whatever, I missed it, but you get the point. And then um off of like frame traps, you want to be doing like if you do this on block, right? You want to know your frame traps. So if you were to set him to crouch and light punch after this target combo, you can go into back heavy punch for the frame trap. And then you can finish like that if you're not confident and you confirm, or if you know it's gonna hit, you can go into that, right? Or if you want to keep it safe and you need to burn somebody's gauge, let's say you do something like this. But if you do something like this, like you can get that off like very easily, and that's like 2 bars a gauge. It's at the exchange of 3 bars of your own, but depending on your situation, it's pretty useful. So you want to know what's real and what's not, and then how to use it to either open them up by leaving a space for them to bash or grab or tech or jump, or do something where, how can I put it? Yeah, to either burn their gauge or try to force them to make a mistake on defense, right? So sometimes if you want to burn gauge, you just go into that if you need a bar and a half, or you can go into this, you know, just depends on what you need at the moment. But that's like low key really good right there. So, you know, and then in terms of combos, you don't really want to be using that move in neutral, but it's something that you want to be punishing with. If you know you got like an 8 frame punish, like if they do like a light DP, you block a light DP in the corner, just go into that, or you can go into that. Other than that, that's about all you need to know in terms of heavy moves. Oh no, I'm lying. Forward. Oh yeah, this move is stupid important. I don't know why how I almost forgot that. I don't want to talk about burnout because I'm gonna be here forever. But this move is important. You just saw me use it like 300 times. Like, um, super important. It's just like one of her longer range moves, that forward knee. You know, a lot of times they'll walk back and try to avoid this, but it's a real gauge chipper, right? And you just saw me do like there's a frame trap where you can frame trap it into itself, right? And if they press, you get a fully charged Gladius right there, right? Or if they don't press and they try to jump, you can go into heavy Gladius. Or if you're nice like that, you can hit confirm it and get your regular combo, right? Or you can get the hit confirm like that and really just end them if you really want to. With that 64% for just jumping. Like they don't, it doesn't even have to be a counter hit. All you have to do is just hit the knee. So if you're anywhere past half screen, you might want to like check them with that. Like they might think you try to grab here, and then you just, you know, ruin their day with it. And what else? You can also do that move, standing medium kick. This is getting a little longer than what I was expecting, but I'm getting all of the information I need to get into in here. But this is something that you want to get the timing down on. You want to really be practicing this because it's very important. I don't know why I'm dropping the cancel here, but I'm definitely doing the input, but it is what it is. You could be doing that, or for a longer delay, you can do crouching medium punch. That really catches people because it delays it a lot longer than what they're probably used to. So, but you want to be getting the timings down for this, right? I don't know why I'm not getting the back heavy punch cancel, but that's about it. Oh, if you hit it charged, right? I don't really know what the charge does on block, but yeah, it's +3. It's not even as plus as this, right? But people respect this because I don't know why. But when you do it, you can, a lot of the times you can get another one in. Or if you want to keep it safe, just go into back heavy punch. It's not 100% safe because they can mash out of it, but a lot of the times they're too afraid to mash to even, like, they're not gonna mash there. Like if anything, they'll be holding up. So you could do that on block. But a lot of the times you want to go for back heavy punch just for the simple fact that on hit it combos. So it's like you kind of eliminate making yourself guess between the two. So you could just go into that and, you know, you'll be good. Hit or block. But yeah, that move is very important for combos and stuff. And like in the corner, you want to be doing stuff like this. Oh, like it's a lot of we're gonna go do combos in a different video, but yeah, I mean that's about it for everything. I'm sorry this was so long, but I feel like I went through every single thing there was to know about all of these moves, so it's very good. Maybe the frame trap for back heavy punch I didn't go to, which I don't really even know because I usually when I use that move I'm looking at chip. Let's figure it out real quick. It's just standing. You get this? That's good too. If you want the combo, I will go for that. That's really good. But all right, guys. Appreciate you for watching. Sorry it was so long, but very important here. So we catch y'all in the next one. Appreciate you. That's not real. All right, peace.